right, this segment is sponsored by Trey Harrell Law. It's time for Trey Helps with attorney Trey Harrell. Good to see you. Is this your last one before the new year? Or will you be back next week?
We'll be back next week.
All right, two more. Second to last one as we finish the year.
Yeah, nobody's going to want to watch me next week because Lucy's coming with me. So, like, I mean,
I was just telling you, I adore Lucy. Yeah. That's his daughter. How old is she again?
She's 9.
She's 9.
She's going on, 27.
I was just kind of like, Dad, move out of the way. I got this.
Yeah, basically. I might as well, too.
Remember, I asked her, I'm totally astray, but I was like, is there anything you want to tell me about your dad or whatever? And then, like, your face, I was like, oh, no.
Who knows where she was going to go with that?
Who knows,
but luckily it was a dog story, so we're good.
It was fine. Well, good to see you. Today we're talking about injury while driving. So if you're injured riding in someone else's car during the holidays, whose insurance do you go after? Yeah,
exactly. Tom asked me this question at the end of last week's segment, so I'm glad we get to come back to finish it up. The at-fault driver in South Carolina, when there's a collision, it's the at-fault driver who's responsible for the injuries. So if you're riding in a car with your friend and somebody hits you, it's that person's fault. If you're riding in a car with a friend and they run a red light, they're texting and driving, and they cause an accident, then it's that car's fault.
Okay, so let's say you're riding in a car with a friend, dear friend or family member, they do something wrong, cause an accident, you get injured. That's uncomfortable.
That's
then
very
you're
uncomfortable.
Going after that person.
Yeah, but I think if you explain to them, like, if you're seriously injured and there's injury, not if you're trying to chase an ambulance, right? If you're seriously injured and you explain to them, look, I'm hurting, I'm not trying to take your house, I'm not trying to do all that, I'm just trying to get compensated for my injury. If they're your friend, they're going to understand, number one. And number two, at my office, the client controls the case. So you're in a situation where we're not going to go too far. We're only going to go after insurance. If you don't want to really go after them, if you're just trying to get your bills, that's all we're going to do, because it's how to make you whole again, and that's the goal. Now, if your friend does something stupid, reckless, texting, drinking and driving, there may be a different route you need to go after, because they shouldn't have put you in that situation.
Have you seen, I'm sure you've seen like uncomfortable, sticky situations
lots
like
of them.
this.
Kids getting injured in cars with their parents driving, things of that nature that occur. But you've got to get the compensation, because who's going to pay for that injury? That's why you have insurance. That's why the premiums are paid. That's why you do what it is. So if a mistake happens, someone can get compensated and get made whole.
Obviously, my kids, as they get older, they're driving with other teens. That terrifies me. Do you see a lot where, teenagers, if anyone's going to make a mistake,
they do. But around the holidays, lots of people make mistakes because they're busy rushing around. That's why it gets kind of more dangerous with the things that we're doing.
Is it more risky? Do you see a spike in accidents this time of year?
Because you're rushing around. You're trying to get to holiday parties. You're trying to get everything that you can do and whatnot. So it does get risky.
What do we do to stay safe?
You take an Uber.
Order everything?
Yeah, order everything, and if you've had one or two many beverages, you take an Uber, and if you're injured in an Uber accident,
that was my next question.
You take pictures of your route. When you take an Uber, you get the route and that details. Make sure you take pictures of those. Make sure you save all that. Make sure you get the driver's information so that you can get compensated through the Uber policy or through the other at-fault driver's policy.
We've talked about this before, but your office is open. Like, what if it's New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve? Like,
call. If you need us, you call us. Like I say every time when we look at the camera, it does not bother us if you call us. We have people working for us that will do what they need to do to make sure you're taken care of. So do not hesitate to call our office if you're injured over the holidays.
You've got Lucy answering the phone?
Yeah, Lucy. Yeah, you might get to talk to Lucy, so it's a win for everybody there.
She might pick it up.
Yeah.
Well, you have a wonderful Christmas.
Thank you. And everybody be looking out for a Trey Helps You Uber. We're doing it for New Year's Eve.
Good, smart.
TreyHelpsYouUber.com. So we can get you the Uber so you can get home safe on New Year's Eve.
Is that open now, or we have to?
It's open now. You can already go and sign up. TreyHelpsYouUber.com.
Okay, Trey Helps, and that's where you get all the information. Also, follow this guy on social media. I'm going to toot your horn a little bit, but he does a great job.
Well, we appreciate that.
I'm also going to throw in during the holidays, don't speed.
Yeah, do not speed. Do not speed. Nope. Take an Uber. Do not speed. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, as always.
All right, thank you to all of our guests and our viewers at home. We appreciate you sticking around with us today. If you have any questions or comments about this morning's show, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or abcnews4.com. The View is up next. We hope you have a great day, and we will see you right back here tomorrow.